from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
Start off with the first game for the Rapid Fire. We got Arkansas taking on Ole Miss. Arkansas Razorbacks, y'all's team. They're 4-1 on the year, 4-1 against the spread. While Ole Miss, this is Marley's team. He put me on this. So I gotta give him what credit's due. They are 3-1 coming off a loss against Bama, 2-1-1 against the spread. Oh, my first half Bama hit. Just some real quick actual factuals right now. Arkansas 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games, 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games, but 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 games against Ole Miss, and 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games against Ole Miss. 0-5 straight up in the last 5 games on the road, and 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games when playing against the SEC opponent. And the unders hit 4 out of the last 5 games against a West Division conference opponent. Injury reports for Arkansas. Wagner, offensive lineman, he is questionable for this game. Ole Miss actual factions. Ole Miss, they're 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games at home, but 4-11 straight up in the last 15 games against an SEC opponent. They're 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games against an opponent in the West Division. But they are 5-0-1 against the spread in the last 6 games when played in week 6. Injury report, Mingo and Brown, wide receivers, they are out for the year. Arkansas, Ole Miss. Marley, what you got?
I like Ole Miss minus the 6 here at home. Both these teams coming off big disappointing losses. But Arkansas has to get back on the road again and travel to and I think that defense that was which I still think is a pretty good defense. I think it got exposed. I don't think Ole Miss necessarily had the running back game that or the
which
running
is surprising. Which is surprising because last year, I didn't mean to cut you up, but last year they ran all over Alabama, which that's kind of what accumulated most of the points. But go ahead.
Right, but I think Kiffin is going to open this shit up this week. I don't think he got embarrassed, but I think a lot of people thought it would be a lot closer. A lot of people, or including myself, thought that it would be more kind of like the Florida game went as far as offensively going back to only score 21 points, even though it's Bama. To only score 21 points, I think Kiffin kind of upset about that. I think they're going to open it up. I think they're going to play like they're pissed off versus Arkansas having to get on the road, go travel again after coming off a disappointing loss from Georgia, kind of not where we thought we were, kind of loss, kind of similar to how not exactly how Alabama did Miami, not that crucial, but they got blanketed, man. That was a really devastating loss. I don't know if they bounce back quite the next week against a pretty talented Ole Miss team. So I like Ole Miss minus the touchdown or minus the 6.
All right, Flat Top, what you got?
Yeah, I'm the same there. That's I think getting blanked does something to your psyche, especially you coming in feeling good, ranked number 8. You know, you get to come in to the Dogs, and I think what Marley was saying last week is I think they really thought they had a chance to win. They could come in, shock the college football world, and they met that Georgia, them goons, and that was not the case. So I think to have to do that, and then now you got to go to a really good Ole Miss team that also, playing Alabama. They're talking about, the offense. This is a really stacked offensive team. Like they could potentially have all the pieces to spread out an Alabama team and do like Florida and, show some vulnerabilities, and them coming off their disappointing loss. Kiffin's going to play. He's going to have them pissed off and ready to play Arkansas kind of fired up. So I think that minus 6, Ole Miss should get it done. It's a good Arkansas defense, but it's a better Ole Miss offense. And I think the fact that they're getting to play at home after that is going to give them the edge. And I really like that minus 6.
Rapido.
Yeah.
All right. As for myself, I'm right there with y'all. Like Ole Miss, Arkansas took that tough. In fact, after the game, man, the head coach he stayed out on the benches, and he took that hard. Which I've actually done that before when I got my first ring after a loss that I knew we were better than the team, and I sat out there for about 45 minutes after the game, just sitting on the bench while everybody was going. The fucking lights of the stadium was off, and I was still out there. So yeah, they took that hard. It's definitely going to be. They're going to definitely try to bounce back. But I think Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin are going to be the more pissed off of the two, and I think he's going to be the more pissed off of the coaches. And I think they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to try to run it up. I can definitely see. I can see them going over 45 on this one, man. I think I could see them for sure getting to 40 and trying to run it up and keeping the starters in the game till 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter type action, just to make sure that, like you said, that psyche, make sure that's all the way out. So I'm right there with y'all. I like Ole Miss with the points at home, -6. I think it's going to be easy, double-digit victory.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from